Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary, and today's video is going to be a tad bit different. I'm not going to be doing a craft, but I'm going to talk about one. So I had a few people ask what was paper clay, and basically paper clay is like another type of air dry clay. It's real easy to make, it's inexpensive, and there's a ton of videos out on how to make it, so I'm not really going to get into how to make it because you can just look up a video. But when I make mines, I don't follow a recipe. I just eyeball everything because, it's trial and error. You learn by, if you make a mistake, you learn from it. But I made some, and what I used toilet paper. I went to Dollar Tree and bought the toilet paper because I can't see myself going pay $10 and $11 for toilet paper, especially when I'm just gonna soak it, get it wet, and use it for a craft. So yeah, I'm not gonna do all that, but yeah. So I went to Dollar Tree. I bought some toilet paper, and so I used toilet paper, of course. I use PVA school glue, the white school glue, Elmer's, I think, yeah. I used joint compound. I used baby oil. I used a little bit of flour, and I also used a cap full of bleach. And I put the cap full of bleach in just to keep it from, from mildewing, So yeah, so it won't mildew on me. But basically, this is what it looks like. So you can do pretty much anything you want with it. It do roll. You can shape it. You can make stuff with it. But I use it to cover my bottle and plastic houses when I make them. And if you do make it, make sure you keep it in an airtight container. That way it'll last longer, so it don't dry out on you. Set that to the side, and this is what I'm working on now. So this was a plastic Simply orange juice container, or you can use Simply grapefruit. They both serve the same purpose. But yeah, so this is what it looks like so far. As you can see, I used a plastic bottle. This is cardboard from a cereal box. And what I used, I don't know if you can see this, for my shingles is a cut up. I took a cereal box and cut it up and made little pieces of cardboard. And then then I layered it, stacked it, start from the bottom and worked my way up. So this is what we have here, and I'm not done with it. I'm gonna do some more to it, but this is just a rough draft of what I'm making. And as you can see, I'm using aluminum foil. So yeah, basically this is just a plastic bottle. I didn't cut a hole in the bottom. I wanted to stay just like it is. Normally I would cut a hole in the bottom and take a tea light, stick it up in there. It's got the on and off switch, but I'm not going to do all that. I just want to leave it like this because it's just going to sit around for decoration, or I may give it to a niece or somebody that wants to play with it. They can do so. I just like to make stuff and either keep it or give it away, whichever. If family is close, they are the first ones to get it. But yeah, so I wanted to just kind of give y'all a walkthrough of, the process of making one of these. And basically, like I said, you just start with a plastic bottle like this. And I just took, as you can see, the inside right here. And I just kind of did my own thing. I made the frame of my door with the aluminum foil. But you can use whatever you want. I used the aluminum foil from Dollar Tree because it's, well, cheap. and cereal boxes, like I said, that I cut and made the shingles. And I am going to paint this and cover it all with my paper clay. And I just want to show y'all something real quick. I'm going to grab my container. And this is basically what I do. So I'm just going to pick a spot, this spot right here. I'm just going to take some of my clay and you just put it on like that. And you just don't put it on too thick, like this. And you basically just keep going in this manner, just covering this plastic bottle in this clay, like so. And then you just keep going until you're all done, and you let it dry completely before you do anything to it. Like before you paint it, you want to let it dry. And someone asked me about the moisture with the paper clay. I haven't had a problem with it. I made a smaller version of one of these, but it's shaped like a shoe or a boot or whatever you want to call it. And I keep it sitting in my bathroom on the back of my toilet. And, you know, I and my husband both, we take showers daily, and we haven't had an issue with it, you know, with anything happening to it, with it tearing apart because of the clay. The paper clay is getting damp from the moisture. It's holding up pretty good, and it's been 2 or more months. So yeah, so basically I just wanted to come on and just talk to y'all a little bit about the process of making the paper clay, and you know how I made the house. But again, I didn't want to get into making the paper clay because, you know, there's a ton of recipes, excuse me. There's a ton of videos out there on how to make it, and you can also look on Pinterest, and everyone does different things. But for me, I eyeball everything. I don't really like to follow a recipe. I like to add a little of this and a little of that to give it my own personal signature. So yeah, and I hope this video helps someone. You know, and I just want to thank you all for taking the time out to watch it. And once again, I am almost to 200 subscribers, and I just want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel and coming and watch my videos. So thank you all for that, and I hope y'all have a nice day. Bye.